Hi, good morning, Frisco.
Hey, how you doing, Sean?
I'm pretty good. You, seen Anna?
Oh, she's in the interrogation room.
Oh, I wouldn't want to interrupt her when she's interrogating a suspect.
She'll be back pretty soon.
Oh. Using the WSB computer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
HTI. Dr. Gerda Engstrom. What's going on there?
Seems to have been a break-in, Sean. Happened the other day when I was...
Hi, Sean.
Hey, you got a couple of minutes?
Well, one maybe. I've got to get a file and get back to the interrogation.
Oh, this will only take a minute anyway. How about having dinner with you tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, just two of us.
I'd be rotten company, Sean.
All right, rotten or not, I insist. I think you need an old friend, and I'm it.
Yes. You're an old and dear friend.
So it's yes to dinner?
Yes. Let's make it an early dinner.
All right.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a seat.
Well, glad you're doing that, Sean.
Yeah, I think she needs it. You started to tell me about the HTI burglary.
I did?
Yeah. I'd like to hear more.
That was a component intended for Dr. Greta Engstrom's microprocessor that was taken from the storage area. Now, the good doctor doesn't want to tell me what the purpose of the component is.
Interesting. Then you need to know, right?
Well, it usually helps to know exactly what you're looking for, what it does, in order to find the right direction to look in.
You're right. Did she say why she didn't want to discuss the missing component with you?
No, it's very secretive.
Well, maybe she has to be. I was over at the TV station when she was interviewed by Tiffany. Wasn't easy. Doctor didn't want to discuss her business in public.
Well, maybe she doesn't.
What kind of information are you looking for?
Something that'll substantiate my gut feeling that there's more here than a stolen component.
And he's to be in this very deep depression. I mean, we've been having a lot of good business at the club, and he doesn't seem to care about it. Now, if he's having some problems with his family, with his sister and his aunt, I think that maybe...
Well, I think that that's his concern, don't you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you like that. It's not very fair.
Well, I can see it was wrong for me to come here. I gather you already know what I'm talking about.
Felicia, I do appreciate your concern. I appreciate everybody's concern.
Man, I don't know about this report on the HTI break. Hi, honey. It's just not conclusive. I don't think it can be without some government clearance. You can help on that?
Well, I can try.
Vague suspicions are not my idea of good reports. What are you doing here?
Forget it.
Well, why? What is it?
Felicia came here because she's worried about Duke.
I'm worried about you too, Anna.
Well, I must say that I'm with Felicia. I'm worried about you too also.
I suppose I should tell you that Duke and I probably aren't going to remain engaged.
Really? It's gone that far, huh?
Yes.
Well, that should come as a surprise to a lot of your friends.
I'm very unhappy about it myself.
Anna, Frisco and I got off to a very bad start when we first met each other, didn't we?
Yeah. It's been downhill ever since, but it's fun.
This is final, Frisco. I'm afraid. I have a meeting that I've got to get to, so if you'll excuse me. I really appreciate your friendship. Very much.
Wow. Was it ever that bad for us?
No, I think it got better after we got serious with each other.
Yeah. Well, there's one ray of hope. I heard Sean talking to her earlier, and they scheduled a dinner tonight. Maybe they'll have a good talk.
Good for Sean. Good evening, Duke. You put in a long day in on the dock.
Yeah, I like the physical work. A little more than an hour until we open. Did the wine shipment all right?
Yes, it did.
Good.
I wanted to ask you something else, too, about this. Oh, hello.
Duke, dear, Camellia has something to say to you.
I don't think I want to hear it.
Excuse me, I have to go see this.
I've heard it, Duke, and I think you had better. There's no one around yet. I'll leave you two here alone with the dog.
The only thing I want to hear from you is that you have come to your senses and Janet has convinced you you've been fantasized.
No.
And there's nothing I want to say. I have.
Duke, Janet has convinced me of one thing, and if you could bring yourself to stay another moment, you may want to hear it.
I want to hear that there have been some changes, that there's been some progress out of this mess. That's what I want to hear.
Well, I don't know what you'll think.
Well, we'll see. Go on.
Two things that I've said to you I maintain are true. I am not your sister, and I do love you.
I don't know what you and Janet achieved.
Please hear me out. Janet has made me realize that you don't love me. At least, not now.
Well, that's a risk, but I'm encouraged.
You might even be a little sympathetic.
Perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, I can be. I know when we first met, I have to admit, I was very taken with you. That was 4 long years ago, and well, yeah, I could have fallen in love with you. No. I'll be honest. I did fall in love with you. Thank God it was an innocent love and didn't have the time to blossom into a real love affair. You know, the most important thing now is you realize that love is over. It's gone. Anna's my love now. She's my whole life. And if you still care for me, if you still have any feeling whatsoever, I think what you first felt all that time ago was just an immature crush. If you still have any feeling at all, then you will help me. You will help me to go on with my life, with Anna and her little child.
Help us?
You're young, Camellia. You're also very beautiful. You have a fine profession. You could have a full life for yourself. Maybe up in Canada. Or maybe anywhere in the world. I mean, it's immaterial. I think the important thing is that it's out of Port Charles. Get away from Port Charles and as soon as possible. You're taking this very seriously. You're taking it very well. That makes me happy.
Duke.
Yeah.
I still love you. I can't help that, but I promise you that I will try to help you if I can. There's just one thing that I don't want to do.
What is that?
I don't want to leave Port Charles now. I have a good job, and I'm making friends. It's the first time that I feel like a whole person in the real world. But I promise that I won't get in the way between you and Anna. I promise. You don't believe me?
It's a risk.
But I won't be anymore.